Well, hello there, everyone. Mr. E here, and today you're taking a look at a compilation of 3 very powerful Ogryn builds, my best Ogryn builds of the year, including one of which I didn't actually end up releasing, but is still really, really good, as you'll see. Now, these builds are going to have a much shorter preamble than my normal build guides. I'll just be hovering over the weapons and the curios and then going through the talents with as little exposition as possible. And then there will be about 5 minutes or so of a gameplay demonstration so that you can get a feel for what these builds are you might be getting into. And each of these builds serves a different purpose. The first one is going to be all about making it as easy as possible, as simple as possible for newer players to get into the game and have something they can slap and rise through those difficulties with. The second is going to be for specialized endgame players who are trying to push into Havoc and need something with a little bit more firepower and have the game knowledge to really make it work. And then finally, the build that I am currently favoring, sort of a creator's pick, you might say at the very end there, a wild card pick for you. Now, I'm going to be doing this with all the classes, so yeah, don't fret. I will be coming back for all of the other classes in due time to wrap up 2025. If this is my first compilation style video, so if you've got any recommendations or a smoother way I could do this, let me know down in the comments. Appreciate you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more Darktide content, and let's get underway. Alright, the first build we're taking a look at here today is the Bonkirker. The Bonkirker is a very easy build, not much going on here, really simple to stagger and beat enemies down with, and it utilizes the Bully Club Mark III, the Brunt Basher. This thing has Confident Strike and Skull Crusher on it. That's why I'm recommending this for newer players. Confident Strike is going to keep your toughness topped off pretty much all the time, no problem. Then we're going to take the Rumbler. I think if you are just starting out in this game, go ahead and roll yourself a Rumbler with stats just like this one. As you'll see, I use this over and over again in my build. I think the Rumbler is the most solid sidearm for the class just because free grenades, man, they're pretty dang good, and Adhesive Charge and Shattering Impact are definitely the blessings you want to go with here. Down here on the curios, I use the same curios on all my builds as well to keep it nice and simple. Just flat toughness all the way across the top with extra revive speed for allies, combat ability regeneration, and then I like to take a mix of gunner and bomber damage resists just to keep some of those more annoying damage types off of our bulky frame. Over here on the talent side of things, very typical talent setup you'll be seeing on a lot of Ogryn builds. We'll take heavyweight with both of these nodes here for smash 'em and best defense. Then we'll take bombs away and come down here and grab payback time, soften them up into pumped up, and then take loyal protector with the go again modifier. This will allow us to constantly be taunting out and keeping enemies off of our allies, as well as staggering them and making them focus on us. Then we'll take slam and then follow that up with strike true and batter. Then Bonebreaker's aura, and let's go out here on the right first and go into toughness boost with bruiser, then attention seeker, no pushover, and hard knocks and no hurting friends. Down here in the middle, we are going to take frenzied blows and delight in destruction, and then with the keystone of heavy hitter, we are going to take don't feel a thing, it's just getting started, and impactful. So all together, what does this build do and how does it play? Well, it's very simple, Jimmy. I'm so glad you asked. What we'll need to do is put ourselves against a couple of enemies to demonstrate here. We're going to demonstrate against 8 maulers or so. Now, these maulers, they are pretty heavy hitting enemies and they have a lot of armor, but what we're going to do is we're going to keep them from ever being able to attack us. We're going to do this by a mixture of 3 things. We're going to use Loyal Protector with the taunt with a really short cooldown in order to stagger these enemies and keep them from being able to get their attacks off. Then every 8 seconds, we can use no pushover. Make certain you are using this ability, guys. It is very powerful and makes enemies stop whatever they're doing. And then finally, we have a lot of impact between slam and impactful on heavy hitter down there. We are going to be able to keep these enemies off of their feet. And what we really want to do, thanks to the blessing Skull Crusher on our weapon, is we want to knock these enemies down and then beat them up while they're on the ground so that we can apply lots of stacks of batter, which will then have a bunch of augmented damage increase thanks to talents like Soften Them Up and Hard Knocks and of course Skull Crusher. So let me just go ahead and demonstrate how this is done versus all of these maulers here. We'll go ahead and taunt them up just to get a little bit of extra damage in. And I see one guy gets knocked down over there, so I'll go in for some hits. Now they're getting a little bit spicy on me, so let me go ahead and reload my gun. Oh, I took a hit there, so I didn't have it reloaded. But you can see here, they're in disarray. I'm not letting them get any attacks. and now they're too few in number to really feasibly threaten me. And just throwing out a shove every so often, you know, even when I don't have hard knocks up, it throws them off of their balance a little bit. But yeah, there you go, a nice easy way to unga bunga your way to success, and not even really a challenge for the class. Learning is not my strong suit.
Technology is not your strong suit.
Truly. Oh, I forgot I didn't install the health bar as a fix.
So, all that is.
So I'm just squares hanging out.
Still, squares.
Keep at me, don't do it. Oh god. Fuck Chaos Ball behind us. Let's do that.
Ah, stuck.
No, we're not. We're good.
There's a trap about to get me. Never mind. Look behind.
Store him.
Easy. Let's look at my health mystery compared to my toughness. We only have a 30 toughness difference and 200 more health.
Discovering the true meta.
I don't think it mattered either way.
The real meta in Havoc all along was the health meta.
It's just a health sack so you can take hits.
Just stack all health Kurios.
Yes.
Got Regis behind us.
We got Regen in front of us
Right
too.
in front of us.
Now we can help it behind.
It's abused him.
Why does my FOV feel small?
I fucking hate the sound of like rotten armor. It's so annoying.
So stupid.
It's kind of like the
Someone take
metallic.
that green stim.
Oh fuck.
Trapper down there too.
I thought I saw the green buff.
Trapper's dead.
Oh, it's wins.
Who do I buff for more damage?
Bring them inside the room.
Probably.
We got a bunch of crushers coming in.
I
So.
don't know.
I'm gonna say fucking probably Lulu.
Can we put the shield at the door and block them?
Okay, I guess. They're gonna push me though.
It'll buy us some time.
That's a buster.
Dude, that's it.
Just
I'll
face
take
it.
that.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, you got health.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay
Don't be a
there.
coward. You got health.
I got 8
What are they
more
gonna do?
seconds till my sims back up.
I need stims. I don't want to stand in the
3 more seconds. Just get out of the green.
Yeah, but you want me to stand there and fight.
Stim 2.
Nice.
First to red side.
I'm just gonna blow it up.
If it says inside the door, you won't.
Blow it up this time. There we go.
Bomber right over this wall.
Ammo. I'm ready to steal that. Med crate. Easy.
Oh,
no,
the best.
bad.
Only the best.
The second build, and the build that I recommend for more experienced players, is the Ogrenheimer, of course. This is sort of my flagship build for the Ogryn. I think it is probably the most powerful Ogryn build. It utilizes a lot of different cooldowns and resources in order to explode the fuck out of the map. You are going to be CCing and destroying vast swaths of enemies all at the same time, and we're going to be doing this with our melee weapon, our blitz, our range weapon, and our ultimate. We'll all do massive area of effect disruption. How we're going to put this together is starting with the Power Maul, with the Power Surge and Skull Crusher blessings. Then we are going to take the Rumbler, the same Rumbler I showcased in the last part there, with Shattering Impact and Adhesive Charge. Then we will come down here and grab the same curios as I showcased before with all toughness, following up with bomber and gunner damage resist, combat ability regen, and revive speed for allies. Over here on the talent side of things, things are a little bit different. We will be going for steady grip here, a great way to regenerate your stamina for pretty much free. Just anytime you aim down the sights, you're going to regenerate your toughness rather. You're going to regenerate all of your toughness in about 8 seconds. And then we can grab heavyweight into smash them, take toughness boost and go bombs away. Then out here we've got soften them up, pumped up. Over here, payback time into keep shooting, and loyal protector this time with the valuable distraction modifier. Then we are going to take reload boost, aimless dash, big boom, and fire away with the coward culling aura. Over here on the left, we'll take the toughness boost, bruiser, get stuck in, and then no hurting friends. And then finally, down here in the middle, we are going to go range damage boost into unstoppable momentum, pacemaker, reloaded and ready, burst limiter override, and then maximum firepower and back off. Okay, so as far as how this build is played, there are 2 main considerations you'll want to keep aware of. The first is that this weapon here, the Power Maul, has a 10-second cooldown on this ability here, which as you can see is pretty dang effective. Every 10 seconds that's going to come up whether or not you have the weapon in your hand or not. So we can then swap to our ranged weapon in the interim and fire some shots. But what are we doing with our ranged weapon? Well, our ranged weapon also has a special mechanic to be aware of, and that's from back off, this keystone modifier down here. Every time we do a melee kill that claims, or melee swing that claims a single kill or more, you'll get 1 extra stack of Lucky Bullet. As you can see down there below my hexagon, I have 1 additional stack. This is 10% additional chance to fire an additional grenade, or fire a free grenade, plus the 15% base. So right now I have a 25% chance of this triggering. Let's go ahead and see if I get lucky. I didn't, but hey, that's a 25% chance for you. But eventually, as you'll see here in a second, I will get lucky and I'll be able to shoot multiple grenades in a row. So whenever you get lucky and you shoot a grenade for free, you can just say, hey, nice, I got a free grenade, and stop shooting then. Or you can shoot multiple times in a row and really let the enemies have it. And this is what the build will want to do with the range, is to get some melee kills and stockpile this chance. So when you do see a massive juicy horde of enemies, then you can demolish them with multiple grenades all at once. And the way that we can really boost that damage is we can do Loyal Protector with Valuable Distraction. Since Valuable Distraction makes enemies take 20% more damage from all sources, we can use this taunt to get enemies grouped up and then nuke them down with everything we've got. Now, we're also going to be using Big Boom here and Fire Away. These fire stacks do increase burns on enemies because of Valuable Distraction. And also remember that hitting enemies with our melee attacks is going to make them take additional damage, as well as staggering them with Skull Crusher. So when all is told, we really just want to be staggering enemies with our taunt, with our melee, and laying them out, and then demolishing them as a big group with the grenade launcher. Let's go ahead and spawn in some of our maulers here. In fact, I feel confident I can take on a lot more maulers with this build than the last one, and let's let them have at it. Goodbye. So yeah, it's that easy. This build just absolutely demolishes anything that tries to get close to you. Taunt it, shove it, explode it. And I didn't even use a single one of my grenade boxes, which are also going to be boosted in damage radius, and apply those burn stacks and just demolish enemies as well. So that is a great build to just absolutely wreck endgame.
he's psycho mode. Grabs here, watch out. Watch out for the slabs. I just exploded a lot of stuff. That was my solution there. No, why?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Come on, get the fuck up. Oh, you're up. Shout, chorus, thank you. Stop that thing. Yeah.
GG. Finally here we have the Slabzerker. The slab build here, this is one I haven't put on the channel just yet, so you're welcome. Here's an exclusive for you. I think the slab shield is potentially the strongest melee on the class right now, just because the heavy hitting has been buffed so much since it's the real way to apply bleed stacks, and this weapon has some of the most absurd stagger in the entire game. We're going to take the blessings of Brutal Momentum and Skull Crusher on here with Flak and Unarmored as our favorite enemy types. Then we'll take the Rumbler, the same Rumbler you've seen several times already, with Shattering Impact and Adhesive Charge. Then we'll take all three of those curios you've seen already, extra toughness, extra bomber damage resistance, and gunner damage resistance, and then revive speed and combat ability regen. Over here on the talent side, we'll take the same setup as before with this diamond at the top, then bombs away, payback time, and then we'll go soften them up, pumped up, and this time we are going to take Indomitable with both Stomping Boots and Trample as our modifiers, because we're going a charged shield build. Then we'll go into this Rending node with Beat Them Back and Crunch. This is going to mean that charging up our heavy attacks is going to be very, very valuable. We want to hold that melee attack and unleash it on the enemy's face once this thing is fully stacked. Then we'll take Strike True and Batter with the Bonebreaker's Aura. Coming down here and touching on the Keystone, we'll go through Delight and Destruction, doing Heavy Hitter, just getting started, and this time we're just taking the Impactful node. And out here on the right, we will go for Bruiser, Attention Seeker, and No Pushover with Hard Knocks and No Hurting Friends. So quite similar in a lot of ways to our Bonkirker build from a second ago. However, this one can sacrifice a little bit of that fast attack speed to go for more heavy-hitting, deliberate swings. Now let's demonstrate against our traditional 8 Mauler setup. We are going to go ahead and let them have the first move here. Except for I get the first punch. I'm going to let them come in on me, and then now we will start to knock them over and lay them out to do some real damage. When they're on the ground, that's when you'll want to capitalize, because when the enemies are laid out, they take massively increased damage from all of those follow-up hits. Now we're just going to go ahead and start dropping some grenades in the fray here. Don't be afraid to use a grenade every once in a while when you get them all grouped up. And you can see here I'm utilizing my big shove on cooldown to make certain they can't get any effective attacks in. And there you go. Nice and easy. So this build is best on offense. It's a great disruptor to plunge into the back line. And hey, if you ever find yourself in a really, really sketchy situation and you just can't do anything, don't be afraid just to put up your shield, and you'll literally be able to tank all day because enemies cannot get through this. So yeah, just a great way to buy some time if you get yourself into a sticky situation and you need your team to regroup. Remember to also utilize blocking. What I'm doing here is I am heavy attacking, and then I am canceling that with my block really quick. So quick you can't even see it, but I'm starting with a heavy attack, and then I'm holding down block afterwards, just long enough that it pulls the weapon back. So like that. And you can just repeat with that heavy attack 1, because heavy attack 1 is your strongest single target damage and allows you to lay those guys out in no time. 3 solid builds for the Ogryn. I hope you appreciate them. Comment down below if there's anything else you'd like to see for the class or any other class. And like and subscribe. Appreciate you for watching. See you next time. Alright, let's get them.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my god,
Still a charge left on that ammo crate.
I fucking love charge, dude.
Here. Someone might want to take that.
Oh, I hit that trapper too. Collateral. Fucking headshot.
Get that sniper, he's gonna fucking follow us, you know. There we go. There we go.
Oh, I'm blowing by the way. Alright, here we go. This is a good grenade right here. Boom.
Feel my frames dropping.
Got a trapper trying to get me. Not gonna happen.
I heard it.
Trevor
away.
almost got me.
I think I was going for the 8, just taunted. Oh, good.
Alright, where's the beast of Nurgle? It's gonna fucking 100% spawn
the
in.
dog, please. The dog on the loose. Oh, no, Medston. Who wants that?
Oh, that's right. I have
Who wants it?
I have scum buff in my bar. Nice.
Might as well use it. Actually, no, we can hold on to it. Actually, no, just fucking use it.
Reload my fucking
I
gun,
can't use
please.
that. Full.
Just fucking use it.
Oh, what the fuck? The chaos spawn blocked me. Oh god, this gunner right here has me locked in. Someone shoot him,
I'm gonna
please.
taunt them. Don't worry, I taunted.
Where's that sniper at?
I'm gonna get overheaded.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, I got him.
Help! I'm getting beaten up.
I got him. Grenade!
Help.
Another grenade. Another grenade.
I'm gonna just use my concentration still.
Wow.
You got him. You got
I
fucking
can
bugged.
plug in.
I got him.
Yeah, I got bugged.
I think I got him.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh god, again! I'm in the flames. I tank these.
It's a good thing you have a lot of HP, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that bomb. He's fucking.
Oh my god, every time I try to charge, I get blocked by the fucking chaos spawn and runs into my face.
Are you kidding me?
God.
The flamer right there.
Oh, okay.
Honestly.
I dropped my health kit just in time for this. Look at this. I'm healing.
I can't out damage him.
I'm getting a free heal. Hell yeah. Beautiful.
I'm doing just as much damage as it's healing off of munching on you.
Oh, what a fucking god.
That's much
That's going in the video.
Yep.